Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your June 2022 reading. Spirit, let's see what's going on for Scorpio in the month of June. What do we got? Ooh, that's a nice card starting out. I like it. Oh, this is interesting. Check out these cards. The first one we have is the Knight of Cups. Then we have the Ten of Swords. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So, first glance, here's what I'm getting. Knight of Cups. This is you, all happy, in like romantic la la land, going, oh, I'm just loving life, and look at this thing I want to pursue. I'm going to move ahead, and this is going to be so awesome. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be, just that like super lovey-dovey, creative, romantic, whatever, all that kind of stuff is. You're just coming into the month and you're just feeling so good about what it is that you're about to embark on. Then what happens is for the month of June, you're sitting in this Ten of Swords energy. Now, I think what this is that you've been living in your head and not in your heart. And this is the transition month where you're moving. The Knight of Cups coming into June is you really thinking about what it is that you want and how you've been looking at things up until now. And the Knight of Cups is saying you've come to the realization that you have to start living out of your head and living from your heart space. And this is what you're going to work on in the month of June. And I believe you're successful because when we come out of June, it's the Ace of Cups. And it's beginning to look at things from a perspective of your heart space. What a beautiful concept. I'm loving this already. Spirit. Now, we're going to take our oracle cards and see what this is all about. We're going to get a little more intel. Spirit. Oh my God, this is so good already. I've only pulled one card. I think this is going to be a really good month for you, Spirit. So yeah, while I'm pulling these cards, also, I would love for you guys to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff, because it really does help my channel grow. And I want to hit 1,000 subscribers. I know I'm going to be a broken record, I swear to God, because when you hit 1,000 subscribers, YouTube gives you a whole bunch of new functions and abilities and stuff, which I really want to take advantage of, because when I do that, I can pass on a bunch of goodness to you, Scorpio, because it's all about you. Spirit. I am just loving these cards. I'm looking at all of them and I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. Very transformative is what I'm feeling. And it's very apparent as we look at the cards and the oracle cards in relation to the tarot. So we're going to talk about the Knight of Cups first. The first card that came out, we have transformation, defining yourself. What did I say? You're realizing that you have to start thinking from your heart space instead of in your head. That's transformation right there, and it's a big one. And the second card is marine life, and this is about richness. It's realizing that, oh my gosh, for me to get everything I want, for me to really be joyful and happy and content, it's not about what I'm thinking. It's not about what I think needs to happen and what I think I want. It's what do I really want? Right deep down inside. It's when you start making that transition and looking from that headspace is when you're going to see things really moving. When we look at the Ten of Swords, because this is the energy pretty much throughout June, we have Dove Spirit, be peace. And then we have New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. It feels like in the past, it's not that you were like greedy and never giving or anything, but I think the thoughts, remember we're talking about thoughts. The thoughts that dominated, no, because thoughts dominated over what the heart was feeling. It was more about really looking at the exchange. And exchange is important. You want a balance between give and take. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's almost like you were so fixated on, okay, well, I gave them this, so they need to give me that, and blah, blah, blah. This is where you have to turn it around a bit. And the be peace means you do whatever you want to do for someone, not what you think you should do, what you want to do for them. Do that. And that's it, with no expectations. With no expectations, just do whatever you want, right? Without overthinking it. And thinking from your head, think from your heart, right? This is where it's more about giving than taking, right? This is how you're going to achieve that balance. It's not about thinking and planning how to achieve it. It's just doing. And it's doing from your heart space, not your head. Oh, that's some powerful shit, man. I think this is what we're going to drill down on too. Okay. So potential outcome with our Ace of Cups. Beautiful already, right? But check out the cards that came out. We have good fortune. And this says invite magic in. Who doesn't want that card? Holy shit, right? And then we have mugwort. This is between dreams. What this is saying to me is, as you're making this transition, it's like walking between worlds. It's going from, like, moving from your head to your heart. That's a huge transition for most people, right? Because your perception is so different. And I think this is going to take you a while. Where I'm saying the Ten of Swords energy is you making that transition. I don't think it's going to be completed by the end of June. I think you're going to start seeing the changes coming. That's our Ace of Cups. But the Ace of Cups is the outcome for June. It's a beginning. So you're just starting to see that happen. And so this is where you are. It's the Ten of Swords cutting everything away, right? And ending that cycle of thinking from your head and not your heart. And this is the movement in between the two. Okay. But like I said, you've got that good fortune card. Invite magic in. Call upon the angels. Manifest like crazy. Do all of that really good stuff. The positive thinking, positive intentions, positive imagery. What is it like? Just thinking about what you want and putting the intention into it. So powerful. I think this path, like I said, it's not all going to happen in June, but I think you're setting yourself up for something really good. I want to take a look at this Ten of Swords energy for June. Spirit, let's talk about that. Because, oh, is that what I think it is? Oh, that's so interesting. Oh my gosh, wait till I show you this card. It's so cool. Spirit. There's so much potential. Oh my God. So good. Spirit. So good. Oh my God. Oh, this card has come up for a lot of people. All right, let's take a look at them. The first card up, we have Inner Core, and this is about solidity. And look what's there, another dove. And this is right under the dove spirit card, which is Be Peace. It's saying the same thing. It's reiterating the same message. You just have to give and give graciously and just let things flow. And then we have New Moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. This is you making the effort into putting the effort into making the switch from head space to heart space. It's going to pay off. The last card we have is Forbidden Fruit. All this is saying is be aware, okay? This is just an awareness that what you're doing, the choices you make or whatever, are not to the detriment of somebody else, okay? I don't think they will be, but this is coming up, so I have to speak to this. More might come out in the tarot cards on this card, but this is an awareness because I'm going to grab the tarot now because this pyramid of cards that's in front of me under this Ten of Swords, it's all very positive. Spirit. So I want to know more about this forbidden fruit card. And like I said, I'm getting the tarot cards. Yeah, you know. Okay. I'll show you the cards and then we'll talk. Seriously. First we have the Seven of Swords. Then we have the Four of Swords. And then we have Temperance. The forbidden fruit is going back to the mentality of that Ten of Swords where you need to, well, ending the Ten of Swords, where it's like you're so stuck on that balance, but it's negatively aspected. Like I said, you're like, well, look at what I'm giving this person, they're only giving me this, or they're not giving me anything. No, that's the forbidden fruit. Forget about it. Forget about trying to achieve that balance. It's going to happen naturally for you. Normally, I'm all about achieving balance, but in this case, this month, no. It's like the Seven of Swords. Your efforts are futile if you go back there. Four of Swords. This card says truce, right? You have to make that truce with yourself. And I don't normally take the meanings right from the cards, but these are so in my face and blatant. You really are going to have to, you have to buy into this as well, right? The giving rather than taking. You really have to buy into it. And the key is, again, thinking from your heart and acting from your heart, not your head. I think it's going to be tough for you this month. Yeah, it's just, for anybody, it's not easy, right? But the success of that potential outcome of the Ace of Cups hinges on it. Not to put pressure on or anything, but it's just what it is. Because otherwise, I think the goodness and the greatness that you can feel with that Knight of Cups energy as you're coming into June, you want to grow that, right? Spirit, you want to keep moving ahead with that, your potential Ace of Cups outcome, right? Oh, that's interesting. Check this out. First card up. Oh, these are advice cards, okay? Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. I'm all excited about this one in particular. So the first card up is Miracle, and it's around making a difference. Then we have Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. From the heart, not the head. From the heart, you're going to make that difference, right? You'll be performing miracles. What else did I see? As you invite magic in, right? But the last card, memories. Cherish memories of loved ones. It's not just Spirit's got your back. You've got a team on board who are pushing you from the other realm. So whether that's God, it could be guides and angels and stuff, but I'm very much feeling there's a lot of energy coming from loved ones who have crossed over, whether it's parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, cousins, brother, sister, it doesn't matter who it is. You've got a lot of support coming from the other side. It's not just about Spirit. So remember that. I suspect that if you are working on this and you think back to childhood, came to me, it could be your teen years or early 20s or whatever, but really think back to your childhood. If you've experienced this kind of energy before or behavior, and you've had a family member or someone close to you who's passed, you can remember a time when they had this kind of a conversation with you. Tap back into that memory and remember the words that they said, because they've probably offered some really great words of wisdom that maybe you've forgotten because you're a little person. You forget shit that grown-ups tell you because it doesn't mean shit to you at the time sometimes. think back to that memory and see if you can dredge up the words of wisdom they gave, because whatever it was, it will serve you very, very well to get through the month of June. I love that. That is so cool. All right. So good luck with everything. We're going to leave it there. And yeah, let me know how it goes. And until I see you next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Scorpio. Bye.